Hey world, it's Globey. The universe know me. Welcome back to my channel. Topic of this video is toxic relationships. So this is like a story time video, as they say on YouTube. So yeah, basically, I just witnessed something, in the apartment complex I live outside. So, I'm walking, I'm having like a walk with my being Yoda. And, we're just like, enjoying the sun, minding our business. And all of a sudden, there's this, I see an argument between a guy and a girl, and it's getting really heated. And the guy snatches the girl's bag and just throws it in the middle of the street, and starts destroying her like makeup and stuff like that. And he's just like yelling like abuse to her. Like, he's obviously very angry and frustrated. I observed the situation, and you know there's other people watching, and then I'm thinking, I'm in two minds about stuff. I'm like, oh, should I leave it to unfold, or should I do something about this? So my first reaction was to do something about it, but not in the way I ended up doing something about it. So bear with me. The story is really interesting. So initially, because of how he was aggressive towards her, like throwing her bag, destroying her possessions, I automatically thought that he was in the wrong just because of his actions. But then I realized that is how society judges people in terms of like being a male person. Society will judge you if you get aggressive towards females. And that's the thing. I'm not condoning to get aggressive towards females, but there's obviously a reason why he did that, or why she brought the darkness out of him. And I'm getting to that. So basically, after that, I'm like, okay, let me not approach it that way, because it's just gonna like make the situation 10 times worse, in the sense that he might be like, mind your business, or like, you don't know what happened, why are you taking sides? And in this situation, I wasn't necessarily taking sides because I don't know the full extent of stuff. I'm just going by what I witnessed just now. And so I let it, like, I just view the situation, I'm observing, and he's like running up to her, and he's like, yeah, like, go away. And then she's like, oh no, you're toxic, get off me, leave me alone. And she runs off. And then there's someone on my balcony, and not my balcony, the person's balcony, as in like the person that was yelling. And he says basically, what are you doing? Don't do that. I'm gonna fight you. And then the guy gets aggravated downstairs, and he's like, okay, come on then, let's fight. So I'm watching this, and I'm observing. And I'm in two minds. I'm thinking, oh, what's wrong with this guy, blah blah blah. But then I'm just like, I shouldn't judge, because you can't judge anyone. Who are you to judge? You can't judge anyone. But anyway, I give it like a few minutes, and then the guy starts explaining. He's like, last night she destroyed my car, the windshield, like she broke the windshield. And then Um, and then I'm like, oh my God, okay, so, obviously there's a reason why he reacted the way he reacted. And so, at that point, I go up to him and I'm like, you know, I heard what you just said, and I'm sorry for the way you're feeling and your pain. And and then he goes by and it starts explaining again, saying to me that she, has been talking to other guys. They've been in her DMs on her Snapchat, and she was showing him these conversations. So, she's obviously trying to like manipulate the situation. And that's the thing. I don't know her and I don't know him. So I don't know if he's done that to her before in the past, or, she's done that in the past, in the past to him. I don't know. I'm just going by what I saw. So then I'm just like, look, man, the best thing to do is learn from the situation and just focus on yourself and focus on your purpose. And he appreciated that, and he was like, I'll thank you for those words and stuff like that. And that's what I'm going back to. There was something inside of me that felt like I needed to help in any way I could in that situation. So I gave him those words, and I went about my business. So from what I took from that is that, you need to be aware of who you allow to be in your life, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're in a friendship. If you have people that are toxic in your life, whether it's male or female, and they're bringing out the worst in you, you need to cut your losses and you need to move forward and focus on yourself. I know it's a tricky situation because obviously they were in a relationship, or they are in a relationship, but she, when it's a point where she's destroyed his car, and she's showing him like conversations, she's obviously been talking to other guys. So like she's obviously trying to manipulate him and like get like a negative emotion out of him, which she succeeded to do. And another thing I told the guy, I was like, don't give anyone your power, whether it's male, female, and I'm talking about vice versa. You can't give anyone your powers, because it just it always ends up bad and in a worse situation. So the moral of the story is, for the guys out there and for the girls out there, just focus on yourself, focus on your purpose. Don't go into relationships and expect that person to be fully transparent, because down the line you don't know that person, you don't know what their intentions are fully, and it's only an amount of like being with that person. It could be years, and all of a sudden that person will like switch up and like show their true colors. So bear in mind that the best way to handle and be in relationships is to focus on yourself, love yourself, focus on your purpose, and that way, if you get into a relationship and it goes left, you're stronger mentally and you won't let certain things affect you, and then you can move forward from that and move past that. And this goes for both genders, male and female. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that topic and explain that story. Hope you guys have been taking care of yourselves, and I hope your mental health is like stable Forget about stable, better than stable, amazing. Just take everything as it comes and just live in the moment and just make sure you're continuously working on yourselves. All right, signing out. Peace.